Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to August's signature style hop. And it is our last one, but it has been such a fun series throughout the summer. In case you have missed any, we came to you in May, June, July, and now in August. And this was the brainchild of my lovely and dear friend Sarah from Sarah Scraps. And Sarah just wanted us to do sort of a hop that isn't a hop, in that we would come and share with you just a project, an idea, a technique, something that is showing our style. So no sketches, no challenges, no recipes, nothing like that. Just a fun project that highlights our style. So I've done some go-to designs, a 6x8, and today I wanted to talk a little bit more about my process, because I don't think I ever scrap in one sitting, complete a layout in one sitting. In fact, I'm generally a 10 to 15 minute scrapper. I'm very lucky the way that I have my apartment organized, in that it's basically a big scrap room, because I just live with my cat and he's fine with that arrangement. And the two large bedrooms that I have, one is of course a bedroom, and the other I have converted into lounge living room. It's got a pull out so that I could have guests. So that leaves sort of what would be the living room, dining room, kitchen, which is completely open. So the living area as my main scrap space, with in fact the dining room table doubling, because I still need to get a proper scrap table for the space, and that's going to happen this summer. So that means that no matter what I'm doing during the day, I can sort of pass by my projects and sort of work on them in 10, 15 minute increments. And I often do that. I do sometimes do it a little bit more and sort of do 20-minute, half-hour sessions and get a layout done. But on the whole, I do tend to be a 10, 15 minute scrapper. Something else that I like to do is I tend to be a collection scrapper, or at least mixing collections within one manufacturer. So for instance, this month, my How to Kill a Kit with Style is a Cocoa Vanilla No Limits, but I would also often, when I get to the end of this and have a few scraps, I might mix it with another Cocoa Vanilla collection. And lastly, what I have here for you, yesterday I was just thinking, what am I going to do this month? What do I want to highlight as being something quintessentially me in my scrapbooking? And one of the things that I love to do is just sort of look, excuse me, it's early in the morning, at my desk and see the scraps or pieces of paper in the size that they are and how can I arrange them. So last night I was watching some tennis and I just went over to my desk and I had two 6x8 sheets, and I love starting a layout with one vertical and one horizontal. So I did exactly that. I then cut them down a little bit once I had the photo. I'll come back to that in a moment. And then I had these two scraps on my desk in exactly the size that they were. This square photo, which is not one of the photos that I had actually selected for sort of the next few days or week or so, but it was there next to my scraps, and I thought, you know what, it's a nice big square. It'll fit perfectly here. Used another scrap to mat it. So you see, I basically got that done, and I liked that, and that then is the starting point for my layout. And I love doing that every once in a while. It's a great way to use up scraps without, having to cut them down. Often they work in the sizes that they are. So I took this lovely piece of 12 by 12. I had one left, gutted it out, of course, so that I could frame my photo. my whipped cream cardstock, and then just did a little packaging technique on the back with the colorings. Oh, say can you see. It's my favorite sort of minty green color that matches this well. So the next thing I'm going to do is sort of just pop this here. And I laid this down so that I could then, make sure that I, had the packaging technique or the little bit of background color here extend out far enough that we could see it. I have a couple of other scraps, this left from matting the photo, because as I put this down, I find this a little bit light. So my question is, am I going to ink it? Or, you see, I have this scrap, but I maybe pop that there. And you see, I like that. You see, it just brightens everything up, don't you think? So let's, oh, I didn't bring my tape gun. Hang on just a second. Okay, so you see, I like that. So let me just pop this under here. Oh, there you go. That's good. I don't need that much glue. Okay. Bring that over like that. No, a little bit more over here. And just pop that down. And I'm sure I'll find something that I can put here as I'm decorating in a moment. Now, having done that, I have another piece, so I think I might come and pop it down here as well, but then, have it start pretty much at the same place, but you see it'll extend a little bit more, but I think I'll just cut a little bit of this off, cut it down just a little bit. There we go, and pop that. Yeah, see, I like that. Now, it's a little bit, it comes out, but I think that just adds interest. It's not, it doesn't end where the photo ends. It ends at a different place on the page. So I do like that. So let me just pop this then under here as well. Let's see, is that roughly how I would want it? Is that pretty much, yeah, see, that's pretty much in line. I'm not a great measurer. So there we go. All right, now you see, I like that. And now I don't think that I need to do any inking. Okay, so I think now that we'll get that done for now. Let's just get that down then on the page. And then we can see where we want to go from there. And of course, as I mentioned at the beginning, this of course is a hop, my friends. So everyone who is playing along today will be linked down below. So make sure you pop on over and see what everybody else has done today. So there we go. All right, so you see, now I have the basic design. Now I have this also, and I'm just wondering whether I wouldn't want to maybe pop a little bit of that color here, would I? I kind of like that, making it end at a different spot as well. And it just will brighten things up a little bit. And it's using scraps in, now you see I might be able to use this one down here in the size that they are. I think I will. I think I will pop that sort of, how about, let's see now, I might want to do this side so that I get a little bit more of the orange. Yeah, let's do it that way, you see, and then I can cut it off here. Okay, so let's do that. And it's getting these little scraps used up. And this gives it a nice pop of color. Again, we're finishing at different spots. There we go. And then let's get this here, fold that in There we go. All right, and then will I maybe pop this? Let's see, what I want that here. That's not showing very much, is it? Now, I think it would have to probably be here, but do I like that? I'm not sure that I do. Would we maybe pop it over here instead? I don't like that either. Maybe under this way. Oh. I'm not sure. I like it up at the top, but in the end, now you see I'm faffing with you. Do I want it here? Under here? Yeah, I think we're just going to leave that aside for now. So that sort of has the basic design. So now you see, if you look at it, here's sort of a perfect spot for perhaps a title. And I might want to go into, oh, you see, and then we have something like this, which might be woohoo. Oh, I kind of like that there. And then maybe something here like amazing. Oh, or would I do it here? I kind of like that. But bring it down here. Amazing. Always. That's kind of fun. I kind of like that there. It just sort of extends things down a little bit, and then I could find a little bit something here to just tie these two things together. Now, for a title, there's this summer, but I think that's a little bit too big. Oh, I don't know. I think I had something else in mind for this. I'm thinking maybe something more like Good Times. This is Martina and her sister, and then, of course, my two great nieces and their cousins, when they all went down to Pennsylvania for a graduation ceremony. So I think maybe Good Times, and I think I might go and get the titles from the No Limits, and we might want to put that down. Let me pop off, gather a few more things, and I will come back and finish this with you, my friends. Okay, my friends, so there we go. So I went off, of course, and I glued this down, and I did get my title. I didn't have Good Times left in the Cocoa Vanilla Word package, and they were a bit too big anyway, so my fallback, I just love these Happy Life white foam thickers. So, and then what I did to get the title is I placed the flare so I could position the title that I wanted, and then I selected my flare piece. So let's get that on here. To sort of get that little area done and finished up here. There we go. There we go. So we have that, and it touches a little bit of all of the overlapping papers. I just put a little arrow there, and I think in the end I sort of like having this here, maybe. Always amazing. Do I like that there? I definitely don't want it over here anymore, nor do I want it down there, and I don't think it fits nicely there. So I do think I'm going to pop it here. Yeah, always amazing. So let's do that, and then that will just leave maybe a little bit of room for some sequins if I find there's a little bit of a gap there. So let's sort of do that this way. And then we'll do the always up top. Get that up here this way. There we go. Always amazing. So I think I like that there. So that sort of finishes that area off quite well. And then I just want to do a little bit down here. So I have this tag that I was thinking might be nice with a flare. And then I was wondering whether I might want to put a little bit of a contrast instead. Yeah, you see, I think that is a little bit better. And would I maybe pop this under here? No, doesn't need it. Would I put the bigger one? I'm not sure that's needed either. Would I do maybe that? If I do it that way, then I would want it to come out like this. And that just seems to take up a little bit too much real estate to me, and it looks a little odd. So I think I am just going to go back to this one. There we go. Let's pop that there. Pop that there. Now, do I maybe want... No, 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 no. And we'll put that there. And do I want maybe one of these? Would that be cute? No. See, it's not needed. Yeah, no. Let's just pop that flare there, and then we'll see. I'm going to leave this one fairly simple. I won't do any journaling because this is not going to be in my album. So, but there is plenty of room. If Adela or Julia, I will be doing another page with this same photo so that each of them have, yeah, let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. Have that there. And would I want maybe just, oh, see, this is too big. If it was sort of maybe here, I might, no, I don't. You know, I think I'm going to just, if I had another small wood button, I might pop one there, but I don't. I just have the large ones, and I find that is going to be a little too large. There was maybe this I was thinking of. Would I pop that? No, see, that doesn't bring anything to the table. In a way, I find that all of this lovely pattern paper is acting as an embellishment, so just this tiny little thing, and I think we might just pop a few sequins just for the fun of it. Do I want that? No. No, it doesn't. It's, no, there you go. No, stop. So I have rainbow sherbet and vintage things. So I think we are just going to pop maybe a few sequins here and there. I'm going to use let's just pop one there. One there, one there, put here, here, here. Let's put those down and let's see how that works. I'm going to use 2 of the lovely sort of peachy colored ones. here, and there, and then let's pop the teal right here. And let me find it. There we go, the darker one. There we go, and a darker one up here. And you know, my friends, I think that is going to do it. Or should we put a couple here as well? Yeah, let's do another little. There we go. And this time I will do there, and then I will do two teal ones. Nice teal one here. And a teal one there. There we go. So, lovely little sequins, as I always say. That completes a layout for me, the perfect finishing touch, a little sparkle and a little bit of texture. And there you go, a very simple layout in the end with very little embellishing, because I like the packaging technique on the background that brings some color, and then it highlights all of the pattern paper, which to me acts as an embellishment as well. And I just used the bits that were on my desk in the size and shape that they were, and I love doing that. That is sort of a bit of a I prefer doing that to tidying. So there you go, my friends. So thank you so much for being here with me. Please make sure you see what everyone else got up to this month. And this was such a fun series for the summer. So thank you so much, Sarah, for organizing this and for inviting me to play along. And thank you to everyone who played along with us and participated. See you again very soon, my friends. Bye for now.